Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have everything they want, while some achieve wealth, success, and amazing personal transformation? Others continue to struggle even when they try their hardest. What is it about them that makes them different? There is a secret, a key that can open doors to a life of incredible achievement. And best of all, this secret is within your reach. Stay with me until the end of this video, because what you are about to discover may surprise you. The truth is that there is no such thing as luck when it comes to success. What people who achieve great things have in common is not random luck, but a powerful combination of faith, discipline, and a positive mindset. Sounds simple, right? But I'm going to show you how to apply this in a practical way and how these principles can, in fact, transform your life. I'm also going to show you how you can use the teachings of one of the greatest masters of success, Napoleon Hill. He spent more than 20 years studying the minds of successful people, and he discovered something that will help you understand the path to true personal transformation. Of course, when we talk about success, we're not just talking about money or recognition. We're talking about true transformation, that feeling of being in control of your life, of achieving your goals, and above all, of feeling fulfilled. And that's exactly what you're going to learn to build, a mindset capable of attracting wealth and success by applying solid discipline and, of course, by nurturing your faith in yourself, in your potential, and in your ability to achieve everything you want. Have you ever felt like obstacles sometimes seem insurmountable? What if I told you that the way you view those obstacles could be the key to overcoming them? That's right. The way you think and the energy you put into everything you do can turn challenges into stepping stones to success. I'm going to teach you how to build that positive mindset that will allow you to see opportunities where others see difficulties. But more than that, I will show you how to apply spiritual teachings to this process. These principles, which are deeper than any self-help technique, can become the foundation for true change. This is where the magic happens, the union of a positive mind, daily discipline, and unshakable faith. And you can learn to apply all of this right now, immediately, in your life. So, if you are ready to transform your way of thinking and acting to create the life of your dreams, stay with me until the end. Let's discover together the power that faith, discipline, and a positive mindset have to transform your reality. And no, we are not talking about a quick or easy process, but a clear and practical path that can take you where you want to go. And believe me, this path will surprise you in ways you never imagined. Now I'm going to show you how you can take the first steps on this path. As you reflect on everything we just talked about, I want to know, how has this resonated with you so far? Maybe you identified with a specific point, or maybe you even had an experience that fits perfectly into this transformation process. If this topic resonates with you, leave a comment below with what touched you the most or what you believe to be the biggest challenge on this path to success. Sharing your experience can be the starting point for new discoveries and even help other people who are watching this video and who are going through something similar. Your participation here is what makes this channel grow and reach more people with this type of transformative content. And of course, if you like what you're hearing so far, like the video. This is not just a simple gesture, but a fundamental support for the channel to continue to spread this message to more people seeking change and personal evolution. And if you really want to continue on this journey of transformation with us, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. That way, you won't miss any news and can continue following content that will help even more in building your positive mindset, applying discipline, and strengthening your faith. We are together on this journey, and each step you take is a victory for all of us. Now, without further ado, let's continue this journey, because what comes next will open even more doors to your success. Stay with me. Now, I want to go even deeper into this topic. Let's talk about the power of faith. But before you think I'm talking about religious beliefs, let me tell you something. The faith that will truly transform your life has nothing to do with the specific dogmas or practices of any religion. I'm talking about something much more fundamental and personal. The faith that you are capable, that you have what it takes to achieve your goals. Faith in yourself and your potential. True faith is not blind, as many people think. It is an active force that guides your decisions, your actions, and your reactions to obstacles. And when you have faith, no matter how many challenges appear in your path, you believe that you will overcome them. That is what makes the difference. While doubt and fear can paralyze you, faith moves you in the right direction, opening doors and opportunities, even when it seems that everything is against you. Now, imagine what happens when you combine this faith with a positive mindset. Faith here is not just an abstract feeling. It manifests itself in your daily actions, in your choices, and even in your words. When you believe that success is possible, even in the most difficult moments, you begin to attract what you truly believe in. And this, my friends, is one of the most powerful revelations of all time. Napoleon Hill, one of the greatest scholars on success, spoke all the time about the importance of faith. He said that faith is not just an emotion, but a mental force that shapes our reality. It's interesting to think that at many points in our lives, we are conditioned to doubt our abilities. And this is where faith comes in as the key to transformation. Instead of allowing difficulties to define who you are or what you can achieve, faith and a positive mindset help to reverse this narrative. They make you see adversity as lessons and opportunities for growth, rather than as impenetrable barriers. This is essential to achieving true personal transformation. What Napoleon Hill observed, and what many still don't fully understand, is that success is not just about what you do, but about how you think, and more importantly, how you believe you can achieve what you want. And it is this faith, this unshakable belief, that opens paths that previously seemed impossible. When you have the faith that you can achieve success, the discipline we talked about earlier, combined with a positive mindset, will propel you even further. Now, if this concept touched you in any way, comment below. That makes sense to me. Now, I want to go even deeper into this subject. Faith is fundamental, but without discipline, it becomes just a vague intention, a good idea without action. And you know, true transformation does not happen in theory, but in daily practice. That is where discipline comes in as the pillar of achievement. There is no point in believing that you can achieve your dreams if you are not willing to take the necessary steps every day. And many times these steps are not big and extraordinary, but consistent and focused. Napoleon Hill, in his studies on success, said that the big difference between winners and losers is the ability to maintain focus and discipline, even when the results are not immediate. He stated that discipline is what converts faith into tangible results. Without it, all great intentions and dreams end up getting lost along the way. No matter how much you dream or desire something, if you do not act consistently and in an organized manner, you will get lost in distractions and procrastination. Discipline is the foundation that underpins all the other principles we've discussed so far. It turns intentions into real action. When you have discipline, you can keep moving forward, even when motivation wanes. You know those mornings when you wake up with no desire to move forward? It's discipline that keeps you going, that pushes you to take the next step. It's this consistent attitude that builds a mindset for success. The journey you are building is made up of small actions, repeated over time, and that is what will lead you to great results. Real transformation does not happen overnight, but rather through consistency and continuous effort. When you have faith and discipline, everything will align so that you can achieve what you have always dreamed of. Hill also spoke about the importance of establishing a clear plan and working on it every day, regardless of the circumstances. No matter how challenging the path may be, discipline will keep you on track. With this in mind, I invite you to reflect. What area of your life do you most need to apply discipline to? What could change if you committed to being disciplined every day? Write down, I am ready to take action. Now, I want to go even deeper into this subject. Discipline can help you take the first steps, but it is a positive mindset that will propel you throughout the entire journey. Believe me, your mindset is the greatest asset you have to achieve success. The way you think about yourself, the world, and the challenges that arise in your path determines the reality you will live. You can have faith and discipline, but without a positive mindset, all your efforts can go to waste. Napoleon Hill always said that what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. The mind is a powerful tool, capable of shaping anything you want to achieve. The problem is that we often let negative thoughts, fear of failure, and limitations imposed by others or ourselves keep us from our true potential. The key to reversing this is to cultivate a positive mindset, which does not mean ignoring problems, but rather approaching them with the certainty that we are capable of overcoming them. A positive mindset is, above all, a choice. It doesn't mean that you will never feel frustration or doubt, but rather that, when faced with any challenge, you choose to react with optimism, with the belief that each obstacle is an opportunity for growth. This changes everything: your worldview, your decisions, and most importantly, your actions begin to be guided by this mindset. When you believe that you deserve success, that you have the right tools to achieve what you want, your mind begins to work in your favor, creating solutions where there were previously problems. And this is where true transformation comes in. A positive mindset is the fuel that keeps the flame burning. It's what keeps you moving forward even when the road seems difficult. And the best part is that this is something you can train, improve, and strengthen every day. Along this journey, you begin to realize that the limitations were only in your mind and that you have the power to change your story. Napoleon Hill talked about the importance of nourishing your mind with positive thoughts, because it becomes what you constantly think about. And the most powerful thing is that this change in mindset not only affects your personal life, but also your impact on the world around you. When you emanate positivity, you attract to yourself people, opportunities, and situations that are aligned with that energy. Now, tell me, have you noticed how your mindset has influenced your decisions and your progress? Comment, I'm on this journey too. Now, I want to go even deeper into this topic. Have you ever heard of the law of attraction? The idea that what you think and feel attracts into your life that which is in tune with those vibrations. It seems like a simple concept, but it is much deeper than most people realize. The law of attraction is not something mystical or distant. It is a practical reality that you can use in your daily life to achieve wealth, success, and even personal transformation. When you combine this law with faith and a positive mindset, magic begins to happen. The key to understanding how the law of attraction works is the connection between your thoughts, emotions, and actions. When you maintain a positive mindset and a firm belief in your potential, you begin to vibrate at a frequency that attracts what you desire. This does not mean that things will fall from the sky, but rather that opportunities begin to present themselves in unexpected ways because you are willing to recognize them and act. Napoleon Hill, in his studies on success, always emphasized the importance of focusing on a clear goal and visualizing that goal with faith and determination. The law of attraction works exactly like this. When you focus your mind on something specific and truly believe that you can achieve it, you begin to align yourself with the energy necessary to make it happen. And here comes a crucial point. A positive mindset and faith are the pillars that support the law of attraction. It is not enough to simply think positively superficially. You need to live this mindset in your daily life. Act as if you have already achieved what you want, and have faith that what you are creating in your mind is becoming reality. This creates a field of possibilities where opportunities begin to arise and the universe or life responds according to the energy you are emitting. The secret, then, is to align your thoughts with your deepest desires, feeding this connection with consistent and focused actions. The law of attraction is not about waiting for things to just happen. It's about being the creator of your own reality by aligning thought, emotion, and action. When you combine this approach with faith and a positive mindset, you are taking the necessary steps to attract what you desire and align your external circumstances with what you are cultivating internally. Napoleon Hill was a big believer in the power of focused thought and visualization, and it is exactly what allows you to turn your dreams into reality. And now tell me, how do you believe the law of attraction can impact your journey? Write down, I am ready to attract what I desire. Now I want to go even deeper into this topic. When we talk about personal transformation, we often forget that spiritual principles have a profound impact on this journey. Spiritual teachings go beyond simply providing us with wisdom. They offer us the balance and direction necessary for our mind, body, and spirit to be aligned with our goals and the universe around us. And when this alignment happens, things begin to flow naturally, as if the path is automatically clearer and opportunities more abundant. One of the most powerful spiritual principles is gratitude. The daily practice of giving thanks for the small and large things in your life not only elevates your energy, but also opens the door to more blessings. Napoleon Hill believed that gratitude is not just an emotion, but a force that, when expressed sincerely, attracts more of what you already have. When you commit to being grateful, you begin to see the opportunities and resources around you more clearly. Gratitude transforms your mindset, strengthens your faith, and keeps you disciplined by constantly reminding you of all that you have already achieved and all the potential that lies ahead. In addition to gratitude, meditation is another essential spiritual principle for personal transformation. Meditation does not simply mean sitting in silence, but is a practice of deep connection with yourself and with something greater. During meditation, you allow your mind to calm down and your intuition to strengthen, creating space for true clarity. Napoleon Hill spoke about the power of a controlled and focused mind, and meditation is one of the most effective ways to achieve this state. By meditating, you develop a greater understanding of who you are, what you want, and how the universe is conspiring in your favor to help you achieve your goals. And connection to something bigger, whatever your beliefs, is what truly gives us the strength to keep going, even in moments of doubt. This connection brings a sense of belonging and purpose, making each step on your journey of transformation have deeper meaning. When you feel part of something bigger, the journey is no longer just about you, but about making a positive impact on the world around you. Now tell me, how have you incorporated these spiritual principles into your life? Write down, I'm learning to connect. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject. When we talk about personal transformation and how to achieve success, we cannot fail to mention Napoleon Hill, one of the greatest masters of success. Hill dedicated his entire life to studying the most successful people in the world. He delved behind the scenes of great achievements, analyzing what these people had in common, what drove them to achieve their goals. And the most fascinating thing is that he did not find a magic secret, but rather well-defined principles that anyone can apply in their life. Hill's first big revelation was the importance of having a clear goal. No matter how big or small your dream is, what really matters is knowing exactly where you want to go. Hill talked about the importance of defining this goal precisely and having a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Defining a strong purpose is what gives direction to your journey. Without it, you are just floating around, not knowing where you're going. And believe me, clarity is power. When you know exactly where you want to go, you start to make more assertive decisions that are aligned with your purpose. Another crucial lesson from Hill is persistence. And we're not just talking about perseverance, but intelligent persistence. Many people give up before they achieve success because they don't understand that every failure is actually a lesson. Hill believed that people who achieve great things are those who get back up after every failure, who see obstacles as learning opportunities, and who are willing to try as many times as necessary until they reach their goals. This persistence, combined with faith and a positive mindset, is the powerful formula for success. Hill also teaches us that it is essential to maintain a circle of positive influences. The people around you have a direct impact on your mindset and your results. He always emphasized that the energy you exchange with others can accelerate or slow down your progress. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in your potential and who share your vision of success is essential to maintaining focus and motivation, especially during difficult times. Now tell me, which of these Napoleon Hill principles do you think most aligns with your journey? Write down, "I am ready to define my clear purpose." Now, I want to go even deeper into this topic. When we talk about achieving success and making the transformation we desire, there is one fundamental aspect that cannot be overlooked: setting clear goals. You need to know exactly where you are going. Many people have big dreams but fail because they don't have a map to get there. When you set clear goals, everything becomes clearer. It's as if you have a compass that guides each step of your journey, aligning your actions with your goals. One of the most effective ways to create these goals is by using the SMART framework, a proven method that helps ensure that your goals are well structured. The first letter, S, stands for specific. This means that your goal needs to be clear and detailed, leaving no room for doubt. For example, instead of simply saying, "I want to become rich," a specific goal would be, "I want to increase my income by 20% in the next 6 months." The second letter, M, stands for measurable. Your goal needs to be quantifiable so that you know exactly when you've achieved it. In the example above, "increase my income by 20% is a number that you can measure. The letter A stands for achievable. Your goal should be realistic, within your current capabilities and resources. This does not mean that you should settle for less, but rather that your goals should be challenging, but at the same time possible to achieve with effort and dedication. The letter R stands for relevant. The goals you set should be aligned with your values and what is truly important to you. They should have a positive impact on your life and not be just goals for the sake of goals. And finally, the letter T stands for time. Every goal needs to have a clear deadline. Without a deadline, action is lost and motivation diminishes. A deadline creates a sense of urgency and direction. When you apply these characteristics to your goals, the likelihood of achieving them increases significantly. You are essentially creating a clear plan of action that will drive you to make the right decisions and keep moving forward, even when things get tough. And this is exactly what Napoleon Hill advocated: the importance of setting a clear goal and sticking to it with discipline. Now tell me, what is the most important goal you want to achieve? How can you make it clearer and more specific? Write down, "My goal is defined." Now, I want to go even deeper into this topic. The path to success is definitely not easy. You will encounter obstacles, challenges, and moments when everything seems to fall apart. But here's the good news: you are not alone on this journey. The truth is that everyone who has achieved great things has faced hardships. What set them apart was how they faced those obstacles. And this is where faith and discipline come into play as powerful forces. To overcome any barrier, let me tell you an inspiring story. Think about Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Edison failed thousands of times before he finally invented a working light bulb. When asked how he felt after so many failures, he replied, "I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset is exactly what Napoleon Hill taught. Obstacles are not an end, but an opportunity to learn and move forward. Edison had unwavering faith in his vision, and the discipline to keep trying even when it seemed impossible. He never gave up because he knew that persistence was the key to achieving his goal. This teaches us that true transformation doesn't come from luck or talent alone, but from a combination of faith and discipline. When you believe in your potential and remain disciplined, you begin to see obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as stepping stones that propel you closer to your goal. Sure, the process can be difficult, and it can often feel like you're not making progress, but persistence is what ensures you reach your final destination. Napoleon Hill always said that the difficulties we encounter along the way are actually the fuel for our success. When you face a challenge, it is teaching you something that will be crucial for the next stage of your journey. And faith and discipline are the tools you will use to keep moving forward, regardless of the adversities. Now I want to know, what was the biggest obstacle you have overcome so far? How did you use your faith and discipline to face it? Write down, I overcame it, now I am stronger. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject. After everything we've seen, you should realize that true transformation doesn't happen magically or by luck. It requires action, commitment, and a constant change in the way we think and act. Success, as Napoleon Hill always emphasized, is the result of clear decisions, persistence, and the application of the right principles in our lives. And the good news is that you already have everything you need to start applying these teachings right now. The journey is not easy, but it is entirely possible. By beginning to apply faith, discipline, and a positive mindset, you will be taking the first steps toward achieving your greatest goals. True transformation begins the moment you decide that you will give your best, no matter what challenges arise. Believe me, no matter where you are right now, what matters is what you do. From now on, the path may not be straight or free of obstacles, but each step takes you closer to success. The most important thing is that you make the decision to take action, to turn your dreams into reality, using all the principles we have discussed. Now is the time to put everything you've learned here into practice. Start today. Set your goals clearly, have faith in your ability to overcome them, maintain discipline in every action, and cultivate a positive mindset every day. Success is within your reach, and the only thing you need to do now is take the first step. This is something you can start doing right now, regardless of where you are or what has happened before. The decision is in your hands. If you've made it this far, it's because this message really touched something inside you. I'm so glad you followed all of this content, and I'm sure that now you're ready to put it all into practice and transform your life. If you felt that this journey was for you, leave a comment saying, "This message was for me." This will help us continue together on this journey of growth. Oh, and if you enjoyed the video and felt it brought you value, give it a like to strengthen our connection. Each like helps us reach more people with this type of content that really makes a difference. And there's a video here that complements everything we talked about today, helping you take even more steps towards your transformation. Click on it and continue with me there. Let's go together on this journey of transformation.